Is the safety of the American public being used as a bargaining chip, or is this a necessary precaution to prevent a global catastrophe? We are looking at a collision between international sports and high-stakes public health policy, and the results could set a dangerous precedent for years to come. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and keeps us bringing you the latest updates on the stories that matter. The situation centers on the upcoming World Cup, a spectacle that brings the entire world together. However, the head of the White House task force for the event has dropped a bombshell that has left the soccer world reeling. According to reports from ESPN, the Congo national team is facing a strict 21-day isolation mandate if they have any hopes of entering the United States. This move comes as the Democratic Republic of Congo battles an ongoing and serious Ebola outbreak. The directive was delivered by Andrew Giuliani, the son of former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, who is currently serving as a key figure in the White House task force. The logistics are as complex as they are controversial. A 21-day quarantine is no small request for a professional sports team. It essentially forces them into a total competitive shutdown. Athletes who rely on intense training schedules and matchday rhythm are now being told that their participation or even their arrival is contingent upon a 3-week isolation period. This isn't just about the athletes, though. It reflects a wider, more aggressive posture from the current administration regarding foreign arrivals from regions suffering from epidemic outbreaks. So, what does this actually mean for the landscape of international relations and sports? We are seeing a shift where the U.S. government is increasingly assertive in prioritizing domestic protection over the standard protocols of international travel. This could signal a new era where athletes from specific regions are effectively barred from high-profile American events unless they can meet extreme medical requirements that are, in many cases, physically impossible to accommodate within a tournament window. Critics are already questioning the optics. They are asking whether this is a scientifically grounded move or if it serves as a way to signal strength and border control in an election-adjacent cycle. On the other hand, proponents argue that you cannot gamble with public health. Ebola is not something to be taken lightly, and if the cost of hosting a major tournament is even a 1% increase in risk, then the government has a duty to act with an iron fist. The outcome of this situation remains fluid. If the Congolese team cannot enter, will other teams pull out in solidarity? Will the international governing bodies of soccer step in to challenge the White House? We are witnessing a high-stakes standoff where public health policy is clashing with the spirit of the game. If the White House holds firm, it could set a standard for every major international event held on American soil moving forward. We have to wonder if this is the start of a broader policy of exclusion, or if it remains a localized measure meant only for this specific, volatile situation. The decision is not just about a soccer tournament, it is about the power dynamic between Washington and the rest of the world. It forces us to ask tough questions about how we handle global threats while maintaining our commitments to the international community. Is this overreach, or is this the kind of tough leadership the public expects when a lethal virus is on the move? So what do you think about this? Is the 21-day isolation period a reasonable safety measure, or is it an unfair hurdle being placed in front of these athletes? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This situation is evolving by the hour, and we will be tracking how the administration handles the pushback from the international community. Stay tuned, stay informed, and keep asking the right questions. We will be here to break it all down as the story develops.